It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show on the road. Today, we're traveling on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, a 3-day road trip from Victoria to Hillsboro, Texas. Just ahead, we'll be talking to some of the hot rodders on the road with us, including a stop we made at the Stars and Stripes Drive-In to see the Hollywood Nights movie. That and more on this special edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy and a good Saturday morning. Along with Mike Mars, Jeff Zekin, and Chief Engineer David Ainsley, this is Don Armstrong. Join us now on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas.
Who was to know? And that she had a passion for racing. There's a big fly on your head.
Oh.
That's okay, we got it. So you were in racing before her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been racing for a long time, since I was about 15.
So he was kind of like your idol. Is that the way it worked?
Not
Or was
exactly.
your competitor?
She was
No,
trying to get my speed secrets.
I was the new
That's
girl
the
that
story.
he had a crush on. So,
I
yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
love that. So tell us about this place. I see some absolutely beautiful vehicles here. This particular Ford F-Series. It's beautiful. F-100 it is.
Yep.
Whose is this?
So this is a customer named Ronnie. Really good guy, good customer. 56 F-100. We've been working on it for about 2 years, a little over 2 years or so. And we just finished it here in the last few months. And just a really nice hot ride. A lot of custom sheet metal work.
Frame off?
Full frame off.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
But it's got its original frame still under it?
No, it's got a Scott's hot rod chassis.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so it'll all stay together with that big motor that's in it. What is that?
It should. So it's standard small block Ford, stroked out to 347. So a decent little build. Nothing crazy, but we got the Sniper fuel injection on it.
That's good. And
I
what do you know what kind of horsepower it's running?
think the engine dynoed on the engine dyno at about 430.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
perfect little driver.
Yeah, huh? Burn the rear tires right off of it.
That's
Real
why you
fast.
needed him.
Yeah.
That's why you needed him.
Exactly. So what do you do around these parts?
Well, I'm the office lady. I take all the
Money
payments.
lady.
So, yeah, I'm the money lady. I do all the invoicing, take all the payments, talk to people when Alan doesn't want to.
Do you take care of this beautiful showroom that you have up here?
Yeah, showroom is mine.
Showroom in the bathrooms.
Yeah, and the
Because she
bathrooms.
bragged about the bathrooms.
Yeah.
earlier.
Along with our
Yes.
parts guy, Charles.
Yes,
I
I
got
do
you.
share with Charles, but it's mine. So.
That's right. I got you.
Yeah.
So, and there's another building that's kind of mirrors this one across the parking lot. What's that over there?
So that's our brother Dylan, Alan's twin brother. He owns Sampson Racing Engines, so a full machine shop. He builds a lot of racing motors for a lot of different series, and then a lot of our customers.
Okay, so
motors.
this has got a lot of racing components in it, I assume.
A little bit, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this is more of
But
one
he
of his,
built it,
Yes, he did build this.
Yeah,
It's more
he
of
did.
his more mild engines.
right?
Like I said, a decent street engine, something that's still drivable, it still idles good, it doesn't get hot or anything. But yeah, he's real known for doing some like Trans Am TA2 racing, some of the vintage racing stuff.
Nice.
But a lot of LS, a lot of Ford stuff.
I see some other cars in here too. There's a black 57 here. It looks really, really. Oh, these are all customer cars?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of these are all customers' cars. We've got I think
Two personal
in here
in
that are
our
personal.
paint shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
They're
In
in
the
the
shop.
paint shop.
Most of them are all customer
Yeah.
stuff.
The
Yeah.
Cutlass is going to be our latest one.
Now, how long have you been in business here? Actually, not here, but just in business in general.
I've been in business. I first
I think
opened
going on 12 years.
about 12
Wow.
years.
12 years.
2011.
I've been here for the last 8 years.
See, there's history here, and I know how word of mouth is when it comes to car guys, and so I assume that a lot of these are people that have been referred to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, quite a bit.
because when I see this, I'm saying, who did that build? I want that
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, we do a lot of car shows, so car shows are my jam. We set up tables, I hand out koozies, talk to a lot of people, but a lot of our customers, they go to a lot of car shows, and that's how people see our vehicles, see what we do. They always ask me, where did you get that done? And that's how we get a lot of our
What
customers.
car shows? Where are the car shows?
So the latest one we just went to was Good Guys up in Dallas. That's probably the biggest one we've been to so far. But New Braunfels is actually a big car show scene. So we've been to
A lot of local ones.
Yeah, a lot of local ones.
Yeah.
I think what was the one out of Bulverde? That used to be a big one.
Bulverde?
Bulverde.
I don't know. Richard
The
takes it
Lions
over now.
Club. Yeah, we have a
Lions
customer
Club.
out there that actually runs it now.
Mhm.
But
Corvette show in Bernie.
yeah,
just
there's a
passed.
Corvette show in
We actually didn't
Bernie.
do that one this year. But our customers
River
did.
Rod. River Rod's a good one we've been to. So yeah, New Braunfels has a big car show scene.
I know it's
Yeah,
funny
hot
because
rod scene. We'll call
back
it,
in my
but-
day, it was all about the river.
Yeah.
No cars, but it's kind of evolved into that
Oh, yeah.
because we're kind of aging out now and moving into things like this.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
Yep.
forget the river. Let's go this. Don't you
Mhm.
think?
Yeah.
That's what we think anyway. Well, you have a beautiful facility here.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
And
you.
it's great to talk to you guys. Finally get to
Likewise.
meet you.
Yeah,
And
you
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So when you come to Houston,
Mhm.
come on.
Well,
be
we
there
race
July
in Houston.
1st.
Yeah, July
I know that
1st,
you do.
We're racing
July 1st.
Yeah.
If maybe we can get you guys, of course, you know, we have a program that airs on Saturday mornings.
Mhm.
You guys race on Saturday nights.
Mhm.
Correct.
You're not going to want to be on radio with us, but you can from the racetrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
on the
first
phone.
practice actually ain't until 5 o'clock. So
Yeah.
Really?
We
And
work something
usually we go up Fridays
Yeah.
to practice. If I haven't been in the car in a while, which I haven't lately since last year, since November, then I like to go up Friday and get some seat time. So usually we're up there Friday,
So Saturday morning will
Saturday.
be a whole lot of nothing.
I love it.
Yeah.
We make it
We
work.
got a date.
Yeah, I like
All right.
it. Yeah.
So it's great to talk to you guys.
You
So it's a
too.
pleasure.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
take care. Sampson's. So Alexis is going to take us on a tour of some of the cars that are in the shop. We're looking at this 57 here, and you were telling the story before we went on camera here a little bit about it. Let's start over and start with this. This is a customer car.
This is a customer's vehicle. It's not a full build, but we've done a lot of mechanical upgrades to it. Brian's actually going to do the upholstery on it, which is why it's here right now. It'll get a new chassis in August. Tommy is the owner. He's here local. He's really big in the
You
hot
said
rod
that he's
scene.
here so much you're going to put him on the payroll.
Yep, he is here so much I will probably put him on payroll. It's an odd week if Tommy does not come by. So we always joke,
You know how
that
us
we
car
have.
guys are. We can't help ourselves.
Yeah. So, and most of our customers are retired, so they got the time. He's real close, and he loves coming and chatting with us and stuff. So
Very nice. And
but
I see here that
it is a nice car.
this is a police build, apparently.
Yes.
Is this the police chiefs, or whose car is this?
No, I don't know exactly where this customer got this vehicle from. I don't. That's probably an Alan question. But we have done, again, a lot of mechanical upgrades to it. Brian is doing the upholstery on it. Our neighbor across the way there, Rob, is actually tuning it. So this one's got a pretty beastly motor. If you ask me what it is, I don't know.
White
but
paint job on it.
yeah, we don't claim that paint job. I'll show that green truck is more of what we do versus this white one.
Now here's one that is in the process of being worked on.
Yes.
And
So
that's an old Bronco.
it's a Scout.
A Scout.
A Scout.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I think it's a 77, I think, Scout. This is why I need the man. This one will be a full restoration.
Something tells me that's not a stock motor that's in that.
Most of these cars do not have stock motors in them.
Yeah. And now, did you guys do the paint on this?
Not yet. So this one will be a full restoration. So we're just now in the beginning stages,
Yeah,
right?
we're doing the final assembly. So this one got started at another shop.
Oh, okay.
Another gentleman was kind of running it for the owner and kind of subcontracting it out. And it ended up, not really working, going to several different shops. So
Sure.
he reached out to us to see if we could finish it in one position. Since we do interior, we've got Brian with Sew Seams here in house. We've got the engine shop. We've got Philip to do anything. Then, we do a full assembly. So he came to us instead of going to all different shops to see if one place could finish it.
Could you fix the window regulator in my 2001 Corvette?
If you really sweet talk is really good.
Just thought I would.
Alan doesn't like newer cars, and I'm going to tell you he's not a Corvette fan.
Yeah.
We did a
But
beautiful,
mechanics is mechanics.
we did a beautiful Corvette, but fiberglass is just not our favorite.
I
So,
got you. So is this the upholstery department back there?
so over here in this back corner is actually
Let's go over that way.
Philip. Yeah. Okay, here we come.
Tell me.
Okay, so Philip owns Kiwi Style Build, which is 3D printing. He's in house, and he can 3D print literally anything.
Can you print me a fender for a 57 Chevrolet? It'd take a while.
He actually 3D printed the door panels on that green 56 truck.
Oh my
along with a lot of knobs. He's super proud of his knobs. A lot of little knobs and gadgets and stuff on there.
There's so many ways I could go with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You just said that.
It's an inside joke. But he's got a lot of cool stuff going on. It's really cool to see what him and Brian owns So It Seems Custom Upholstery, but they work a lot together. They design things on Philip's computer, and he prints it out, and they put it all together. It's really cool.
What are you building over here in this one?
So that one's building a custom set of air conditioning vents to go under on a Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah.
This guy up north, he does some serious custom rebuilds up there, and he wants one that fits. Like the usual ones have everything built into them, like on top.
Yes,
of that.
right.
Have the fan, everything goes into it. But this one's going to be going to his vintage air system. So basically, full custom, cut everything out, and then make it have 4 tubes that can go onto the back of it and look factory.
You must be from Louisiana or something.
Yeah.
I picked up on that accent.
From the deep south. Yeah.
The deep south.
Say New Braunfels, Texas. Say New
So how did
Braunfels.
you get into all of this?
That's a long story.
I mean, obviously
Well,
you're a computer guy.
Well, I'm an engineer, so I'm a trained, qualified aerospace engineer. And I was in the Air Force in New Zealand, and I did a lot of car stuff on the side. And I worked on my own car, doing bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere. And then I came over here with my wife. That's another long story. And then did a lot on my own car, and I bought a printer because one of my friends had a printer back in New Zealand. I thought I'd buy one myself, so it's a lot cheaper over here. So I bought one and ended up sitting in my own house, tapping away at my computer and coming up with all sorts of bits for them. Because it's a Mazda 323 station wagon, which there's not many of over here, but yeah, just lots of little bits and pieces that I couldn't buy here, so I had to make them myself.
Well, one of the things that I particularly like about your little workstation here is the custom-made carpet that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just to make it up.
Yeah, it
Got to make it homely.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's great to meet you.
You too.
You do a great job. Thank you. Yep.
Oh,
All right.
funny.
So we're going to move on. Where would you like to go next?
Well, this is Brian.
Come here, Brian.
How's it going?
Good. I'm
So-
Don.
Don? Brian.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Yep. So what do you do here?
So I just do the upholstery work and interior and all
Let
that.
me see those hands. Well, you got them all the
Soft
fingers.
hands.
Yeah, and you haven't
don't.
stuck it underneath that sewing machine yet, have you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. It is, yeah.
That hurts.
fun, yeah.
No doubt. So where's your little area of work?
So the upholstery, all the sewing, everything happens upstairs, and then the fab room and all that stuff's over
They
here.
put you upstairs,
Upstairs.
right next to all the. Oh, it's insulated. Never mind. I was going to say,
Perfect.
the heat.
I hear him all the time. He's above my office. Okay, I hear when he's stomping
Yeah.
So I have
or
control
dropping
of all
stuff.
the AC units up there, so when I need to like move air around, all the valves are up there.
So I wanted to ask you, how does somebody get into upholstery work? How did you get it? You just kind of
So-
evolve.
I had no intentions in doing this at all. So me and Alan.
Well, you're
went
not
to-
a seamstress on the side,
No.
are you? At high school or
No.
anything like that? Okay.
No, so
just
we
checking.
me and Alan went to Wowtech, did paint, body, collision, same thing. And then a guy walked in, and for elective class, hey, do interiors. So my older brother does interiors, but he lives in Nevada, so I was like, just give it a shot. The next thing you know, I ended up loving it. And then now, all the stuff we have, we can really do anything.
Well, and you're good at it.
Yeah, and I enjoy it, the process of it.
And not only the classic restorations, but also custom stuff.
Oh, yeah, custom stuff, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
you get
that's
to,
the
like,
fun stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to, like, really live through the customer because, you know what I mean? You really get to, like, this is what, I would do if you like it.
Sure.
And, and run with it.
Yeah.
And I
Well-
go too crazy, yeah.
Well, we've seen some of your work.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You did a great
I
job.
appreciate it,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Next.
We got- Are we going to go this way? We're going to go that way.
So
Okay.
we're leaving our mechanic area,
All right.
plus Brian and Philip. And
Bye. Thank you all.
we're going into our paint, body, and metal fabrication shop.
Wow.
So on this side is where our guys do the body work, the sanding, all that stuff.
in the corner is Brian and Philip.
Yes, and Brian does do a lot of woodwork and stuff over there. So this is our dirty shop. We call this our dirty
Sure.
shop.
I understand.
And then on this side is where Alan and our guy Chris do a lot of the metal fabrication.
Right.
So,
So you-
Alan works on a lot of the vehicles himself.
Yeah.
So
That I had a brother-in-law that was into machining, high-tech stuff, and he had his favorite one was a very old one, a machine that was built in the 1920s. It was favorite one because it was all so precise. Everything worked on it smooth as glass. I bet you got a couple of those over there.
We got a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lathe, the Rotex hole puncher, and then we got the finishing hammer, original Chicago pneumatic CP finishing hammer. It's an old one.
That's the quiet one, isn't it?
Not so much. Not quite.
yeah.
So what are you doing here? Is this a 57 bumper?
That is a 57 bumper. We've actually got 3 57s in here now.
Yep.
Kind of weird.
What are you doing to it?
But
Some
that
bracket?
bumper is for this 57 Bel Air.
Yep.
It came to us from another shop as well, as do most of them. We're kind of known for finishing projects.
Other people's projects.
Other
that
people's projects.
said
Fixing
we're not.
mistakes is what we're going
Yeah,
to do.
we're not going to mess with these guys anymore. We're bringing it to you to finish
Yeah,
it.
we've joked we're the finish line shop. So we like to finish a lot of projects.
Sure.
So anyways, that one came from another shop. It came to us originally just for a final paint job. So they did the original rust repair, metal work, the body work, the primer, and we were supposed to just final sand it and paint it.
And that didn't
Well,
turn out so well.
Lo
I
and
guess.
behold, 3 months later of metal work, we're ready to start the body work again. So we found some stuff we didn't like. We sandblasted it down and found a lot more stuff we didn't like. So we ended up replacing about 80% of the metal: quarter panels, floors, firewall, fenders, doors, trunk floor, everything but the roof we've replaced. On a car that was supposed to be ready for paint.
Yeah.
They literally just, body filled over holes and didn't replace any metal.
Didn't do it right.
Yeah. Totally bad. Really, really bad work. So
Okay. And I see one of my favorite cars of all time is this Camaro here.
yeah, 67 Camaro. This one's actually a brand new body that the customer bought brand new. So it wasn't made back in the day in Detroit or anything. So it's a completely new body built from the ground up. And it's in the final bodywork primer stage, and that'll be the next one we actually paint.
What color?
It's going to be a metallic blue, a darker blue.
Nice.
So.
I know.
Yep.
And
And
matches my
Brian,
eyes.
so it seems, will do the upholstery also. So
And I see we've got a kind of ratty-looking old Ford pickup truck back
careful
there.
now.
That one's ours.
Personal.
That one's our personal.
No.
Yeah, but I see that it's up on jack stands, and
Yep.
obviously it's in the process of being worked.
Yeah, so that one's a 67 F100. That's our personal shop truck, we call it. And it's in original paint. So we call it
You gonna keep it
original
that way?
quote
Oh
patina.
yeah.
Yes, and that one will stay original. It's rust-free, very straight. It'd be the perfect one to paint, but also a shame to paint it because it's so nice and original.
Absolutely. Come on, let's walk over here. Has this
so-
been tubbed?
It's been a lot of stuff. So actually, I built the full chassis from scratch on that one. I designed it and built it.
Oh my!
Yes,
in-house.
talented man over here. I was waiting for him to say it because if he wasn't, I was.
Yeah. So and then Dylan at Sampson Racing Engines is going to be building us a really sweet small block Ford, full aluminum block, dry sump, really light rotating cylinder, good engine. And then we've got a T56 transmission, 6-speed, fabricated housing, rear 9-inch 4-link. And then we've raised the floor on it, doing the rear tubs. That's what I've been working on here recently.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be a good little shop truck.
You're gonna leave the paint as is?
We'll leave the paint as is. I'll clean it up a little bit, maybe seal it or something. But no bodywork, no paint. It's gonna stay the way it is.
Well, because it's
I can drive
straight.
it.
Yeah,
It's so
absolutely.
straight. And once we're really good at paint work, but for something I'm gonna drive, daily driver, haul parts in and stuff like that. We just want something original that we're not scared to get some rock chips, some dings, or nothing
This
wrong.
one's going to show off our metal work, our mechanics, the power, fabrication, all that stuff.
It's very cool.
So.
As a matter of fact, there are some rat rods that are on the hot rod tour this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And you're gonna go, oh my gosh, I wish I'd have thought of that.
Yeah.
It's one of those kind of things.
Looking forward to it.
And you know how it works when you see one thing
Mhm.
and then you take it and you go, gives me an idea. I think
And
I
you
can
grow
do
it.
it. And you grow it. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's some guys on the tour that you're going to go, I could use
Take
that
a few
thought."
ideas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Always looking around.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
1 minute. Okay. Well, so we're going to wrap things up here. Let's finish it up with this one here. It's a station wagon. It's Jeff's favorite, obviously.
That one's going to be cool.
This one's going to be very, very cool. It came from another shop also. It's a 1959 Impala wagon. It's on Art Morrison frame. It's got a supercharged LS engine with a 4L80E on air ride too. So it's gonna drop down low.
How long will it be before you get this finished?
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I hope so. Probably about a year.
Yeah.
So we're still doing a lot of the fab work on it.
Sure.
It's got a lot of trim that we got to fit on it. We've raised the rear floor, completely slicked it out, wheel tubs, full exhaust. We got to do. We got the engine set back and lowered so everything fits and clears the hood. So we still got quite a bit of fab work to do, and then it'll be moving to the body shop. Hopefully in about 3 months we'll have it in the body shop.
Body side.
Body side of the shop, yeah.
Yeah.
Over here across the aisle.
What a
So,
fabulous, you guys really very talented. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very
I
much.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good job, babe.
But there's a lot of traffic coming into this place because the Hot Rod Tour of Texas is here this afternoon. As an example, there's a ton of things in here. This, I'm not even sure, it's a 32, maybe a 34 Ford. Got a blown small block in it. Got a little bit of everything here. Got a square body truck. Says it's a 6.2 liter on the hood emblem. Not sure what it is. Nobody here. And then we've got Corvettes. Corvettes. Lots of Corvettes.
Lots of Corvettes.
Late models. nice Ram truck that's here. Got lots of lights on it. Looks like emergency flashers. Now this is the kind of Corvette that I need, like a C5. That's more my style.
So you can crash with that C5?
I can crash the C5 a whole lot easier than I can crash or afford the C11. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this Ford truck, if we could find the owner of it, passenger came up from Mexico for this event. I'm just not sure where we lost them. And then we've got a 68 Chevelle SS396, classic muscle car. Although this one says it's a 350, my bad. Wagon, you can't go any place without having a wagon. So this is a Ford Falcon wagon.
Mars, David keeps pointing that I need to come over here and help you.
Please, somebody does.
You need all the help you can get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you like the Wagoneer?
I like it. Willis. It's Willis.
Is that what it is? It's a Willis. Wow.
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis? That's a Willis. Yeah. Well,
A couple of Boss 302 Mustangs.
well, this is just one.
Well, but there's another one around here somewhere I've seen.
Yeah,
this
there's
morning.
a green one. Now, this is a classic. It's a Lincoln.
It's a Lincoln. A Lincoln Continental. Is that
Got the owner.
Wow.
How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Tyler Campbell.
Tyler. Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to
Don.
meet you.
And this is?
I'm Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, how's
It's
it
nice
going?
to meet you guys. So this is an unusual car to have on the Hot Rod Tour. I like it.
Absolutely. It's a 1994 Lincoln Mark 8.
Yeah. A Mark 8.
Yep.
I didn't know they made a Mark 8.
That was when they ended, was Mark 8.
Mark 8. And so how did you acquire this?
I bought this from an 87-year-old man named Bob Ritchie in Temple, Texas.
One owner?
One owner. We bought it last June. We bought it on a Saturday. We took it to our detail shop on Sunday. We ceramic coated it. We took it Monday morning, done an oil change on it, and we headed to Florida for Hot Rod Power Tour last year.
How nice is that? And how many miles has it got on it?
It's got 93,000 miles currently. It had 73 right out a year ago. We've put 20,000 miles on it in the last year.
Yeah.
Air cruisers.
And I assume that the engine runs great. Everything is purring.
Got a 32 valve dual overhead cam 4.6 that purrs like a kitten. She does exactly what we need to.
And it rides like a dream.
You know they say it rides like a Cadillac.
They do say that. Well, it's a beautiful car, man. It's good to see you. Howdy, Don Armstrong here with this week's car review. Had a chance to drive the 2023 Mazda CX-30 just for you. The available trim levels on this vehicle are the 2.5 liter S, the Select, the Preferred, the Carbon Edition, the Premium, the 2.5 Turbo Premium, and the 2.5 Turbo Premium Plus. I had the 2.5 Turbo all-wheel drive with the Premium Plus package. It has 5 places to put people, including the driver. Exterior changes, all new in 2020. By the way, this is an extra small SUV, in case you didn't know. Exterior features include an aerodynamic overall design. It really looks like it could go on the racetrack. It does have the familiar Mazda grille. Does have black plastic wheel opening trim that gives it an off-road kind of look, although it's not. Sloping rear hatch and integrated black chin spoiler. What I liked about it, the overall exterior design, very attractive. What could use improvement? Make the wheel opening trim just a bit smaller because it's big. Interior highlights include a very attractive, well laid out dash. The infotainment screen sits atop the dash in a little pocket, so you can't really touch it because it's not touch controlled. It's controlled by a knob on the center console. I'm not a big fan of that. It works well, but the radio, all of the gizmos that are inside the infotainment center are a little bit difficult to find, especially when you're traveling down the freeway at 70 miles an hour.
It does offer a two-tone interior that really adds some pizzazz to the interior ambiance. Now, as far as cargo trunk room is concerned, with the second row seat up, you got a little bit of room back there to maybe have a small piece of luggage or two. That's about it. Put the second row seat down, and it opens things up quite a bit. What I liked about it? Everything except that standalone infotainment screen controlled via the knob. Touchscreen, please, is what I'm asking for. It has a 2.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that delivers 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. It's got plenty of horsepower. It drives all wheels through a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now, as far as gas mileage is concerned, not too bad. 22 city, 30 highway for a combined of 25. My combo got 25.9 over 290 miles. Granted, most of my mileage is done on the South Sam Houston Tollway. What I liked? Plenty of power from this premium engine. The standard engine only has 191 horses, but it should be fine for most. It works well with that 6-speed automatic. Ride and handling? Well, it rides like a Mazda 3 sedan, which mechanically is the same as this CX-30. Now, here's the pricing on it. Base trim price is $35,400. Prices tested, $36,810. The base model price is only $22,950. Good luck in trying to find one of those. The competitors include the VW Taos, which is $24,155. The Buick Encore goes for $25,900, the base price. And the base price on the Hyundai Kona is $22,140. Overall, I really like this vehicle. It can be a little bit pricey when you get to the top of the line trim with all-wheel drive, like my tester was. Mine was also deep crystal blue mica, and I'll tell you what, Mazda really does a great job on their paint jobs. It's something certainly to look at if you're shopping for an extra small SUV. I gave you the comparisons. Go out there, shop, have a good time, drive it. I think you'll like it. And that's this week's car review.
Are you a car enthusiast? Come experience the 27th Annual Keels and Wheels Classic Car and Boat Show. Join us Saturday, May 6th and Sunday, May 7th at the Lakewood Yacht Club in Seabrook. This fun family event features vintage and contemporary race cars from Le Mans, Indy, Formula One, NASCAR, and much more. See classic and vintage boats of all types, not to mention American and European pre- and post-war classics. Pre-sale tickets are $30. Students are just $15. Children 12 and under are free. Purchase your tickets today at keelsandwheels.com.
Everyone at the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, thank you for participating in the best cruise in around and look forward to seeing you again. You'll hear about the next cruise in date right here on In Real Time. Next time you're in the West Houston Energy Corridor area, be sure and stop in at the original Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex at I-10 and Highway 6 or the Katy location on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. When passing through Beaumont or College Station, stop in and have Lupi's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Lupi Tortilla. Lupi Tortilla founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of hot rods and classics that everyone appreciates. Look for them at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. The date will be announced soon and will once again be held at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99 and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details right here on the In Real Time Car Talk Show and online. Donations benefit God's Garage. We'll see you then. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com.